ho, 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 ho. All right. Youngkuseng Dojang. What to do? I'm gonna try mix things up today. Let's see. Sound going through. I'm not hearing any stone clicks, and I lost the chat window. So let's bring the chat over above my head. Could make it a little bit bigger so it matches that size. A little bit taller, sure. Stick it on top. So no sounds from the board at all. Looks like my voice is getting picked up though. Volume mixer. See all the applications. I have KGS muted. That could be a problem. Alright, I turned it up one tick. Alright, that's about as quiet as I can make it. A pincer. Alright. All is fair in love and pincers. Let's see. So I am finally moved in and settled in my new place. So you can see it's not as spacious in the back. It's not as luxurious, but it's nice. It's a little bit cozier. I think there will be fewer police and ambulance sirens in the background because, well, we're still by that one main street that they would drive down where you could hear them in the past, but now there's like a small area of woods, like maybe 40 meters or so of woods. I had to do the conversion in my head to crazy international scientific standard units that make no sense. Anyway, and it's not infinite degrees here at all times, so the window doesn't need to be open at all times, which is great. Have not been... just that, okay. So if white plays approach here, I think I'm happy just doing this thing. So I'll just give white this and say fine. I'll play for the upper side instead. Or I could take corners always big, but I'll play for the upper side instead. And a pincer again. Uh-huh. Maybe I should try this one this time. We'll try it. It'll be fun. Let's see. Oh, so last week, my opponent, Shinichi, just did not show up at the scheduled time, so I had no game then, which was highly unfortunate, because I was sitting around waiting for a half hour and he never showed. Oops. Oh, there's a PM from Shinichi right now. Oh. Really? Anyway, and then the week before that, my opponent, Boltar, he was in Europe, so he let me know many days in advance that he wouldn't be there, which was great. So he and I will be playing a makeup game at some point, and then I have a game on Saturday, and then next week on Tuesday. So there'll be it's like there was a 1 month previous where there'll be a big flurry of games all at the same time after a period of none. So this, I don't know, just cut. I think just cut, right? Unless clamp, I can attack it more severely, but I think I'm happy just cutting. Fine. Hmm. This doesn't seem like a good relationship with whites. I see the reason I didn't want to just take the corner again is then white would have influence here, and it feels like there's some kind of connection in the center, like the white white's influences would help each other a lot. Synergy effect, excuse me, if you will. So do I want to push and then fix, or just fix? If I just fix, and then white can extend. If I push and then white extends, am I going to react differently? Do I want to have that push is the question. Maybe not. Maybe I don't, because maybe after white extends here and I answer, maybe I want to play directly inside at M17 rather than the clamp at M18. But I feel like this could be good in case that these three stones had something nice to extend toward, but it feels like um, my group is strong now. These three stones are, they'll be fine after they extend, but I don't know, I don't understand. We'll see. Speaking of a flurry of games all coming at the same time, I uploaded like all 5 of last month's games. Uh, so that was the June month. Technically, I uploaded all of those all at the same time. uh, this is very strange. This is very peculiar. Just take the corner? Hmm. Just defend the corner like normal? Play something crazy like this? Attach. Maybe attach is, well, yeah, attach. If white follows the pattern, then it looks pretty good. Oh, we'll try this attach. I want to be firm with this one stone so that these 3 are still heavy. Because if I get this extension, I don't know. These 3 stones, I don't know what their purpose is. Um, anyway, I uploaded all those games all at once because I had been waiting to get. It was a whole thing. I think I've explained it now in a couple videos, but I was waiting to get the teacher reviews for the previous month, so that was May. Um, I was waiting to get the teacher's review for all of those games so that I could do the cumulative review for the month of May, and then move into the June month, upload those, and then do the cumulative review for June. Have not done the cumulative reviews yet, um, which is, now that my life is in order, that may come. I might be able to do that. But I only have like a 2 week window before my life gets crazy again, so we'll see. We will see. I apologize if you've been awaiting the cumulative review videos, or at least the one for May. I should go through and do those, but I don't feel inspired. I don't really want to do it, so that's adding to my dilemma. Hmm. This is an interesting game. Interesting. So I can wedge, Atari, link, fix, Atari, and then just fix like this. Or I can play this one, link, link. I don't really like that one, because then white will extend. Sort of, excuse me, break the dog's face type move. The wedge one, but I don't really want to give up the corner though. If I don't fix this, then there's still a lot of aji, so it'll be easy for white to live. If I do this one, there's just the one poke. I think I'll, even though I'm not really too sure about this one. I think if I don't get a strong attack on these, white will either extend on top or extend this group on the right side, and whichever one white doesn't do, I get the other. So I should be able to attack one or the other of these groups. Oh, so I have this game now. I have a game with Shinichi tomorrow. That was the private message he just sent me. So I'll have another game tomorrow, same time. Then a game on Saturday, a game next Tuesday, a week from today, and then one game with Boltar sometime soon. It'll be like all 5 games within the span of like a week, week and a half. That will be crazy. Oh, really? So if I exchange this Atari, then white can push through. If I don't exchange the Atari and instead I just link, then this is not really a peep. So I think I will just link. Because now this is strong, so still I will extend here or extend over here. These 3 stones, I don't know. I don't understand what their purpose is yet. So that should be good for me, for black. And this group, if I Atari and link, then it's ugly and it has no eyes yet. Hmm. This picture is terrifying. Those are very, very large pupils. I was also thinking about this attachment at D17 fairly soon. Assuming white Hanes and I Hane link, I can extend because this is really strong. So I can go all the way down here. That'd be nice. Uh-huh. So this one or this one? This one, I don't really want to let white play the avalanche and make a wall facing this wall. That doesn't look so good. So this one looks like then this L3 stone really should be at M3. So I think I'll play this one. Eric really likes to make his own kind of music. He definitely just does what he wants to do. Like, I'm sure he knows that this opening for white is not standard. I'd be interested to know his opinion right now if he thinks that, like, if he thinks the game is good for him or good for black or what. Very interesting. Oh. Attach. Very good. So my idea with this is to just play O4 to make sure that white's group here and white's group over here doesn't make a huge center. They don't. They don't combine. So I felt like fourth line move. I'm not trying to make territory down here. I want this group. I'm going to play P2 after. If if white draws back, I'm going to play P2. I should say. To just have a strong group here that's sticking out to reduce the influence, and then I think I want to extend all the way to M17, or maybe M16. Maybe M16, because I was thinking M17 looks kind of natural to be able to link up my two groups and prevent white from extending, but M17, what if white jumps out, whatever, so this is fine. Then N16 later would be really annoying. So maybe fourth line is better. I don't really mind a slide down here, because I can push and break the shape. Ah! Painful. He's got to be thinking something, right? I feel like the upper left corner is bigger than it looks. I'm just looking at white playing E18 and thinking, I don't want to let white get that one. Then white gets all the territory. and my group becomes weaker. Not that weak, because I got one eye for sure. Not gonna die anytime soon, but I want this to still be really strong so that these three are weak. Domino. Actually, it's not the domino effect. What effect is that? What do you call the effect where you've got one thing that's strong so that nearby things look weaker by comparison? Hmm. Is there a word for that? I can't think of one. I should come up with one. Okay. So I assume he's not just going to extend on the right side, because that looks too proper and normal. I assume he'll do something crazy like attach at B6. No, I don't know. It's got to be an extension here. So then I think I want to play M16. Or do I play on top? That's so far from these three stones. I could invade here right away. And I can cut here. Cut, Atari, extend, extend. Then I get this Atari, and then the stone is over concentrated. But for now, this one, this one still gives white. I feel like this one doesn't really put that much pressure on. This one, I really don't like in 16 later, so I'm gonna try this. I could still play L18 to link everything up later, right? Because this stone is so firmly secured. Atari, throw in, Atari, Atari, Atari. Oh. I can get squeezed, but should not be a problem. Okay, so I feel like if white jumps, then play the attach. That gives me points, and I think white would have to extend here. Assuming it's just the normal type thing. I guess white could play that Atari and this Atari and capture. I mean Atari. And actually that Panuki that I get from capturing this is not that big. So maybe attach is not the right one. Maybe just 3-3 block. Yeah, 3-3 looks good. If white makes the wall to separate the corner from this group, I think I'll be really happy. Because then I got the corner. This can connect at L18 anytime, so I'm not worried about it. okay. That one is just reflex. Yeah, so 3-3. If white blocks this way, then I think white is obliged to respond. I get the corner. White extends here. I get this corner, this corner, this corner, this corner. So I do want to get that. Then the bottom right. Then the next thing will be to invade the right side. Maybe instead of the cut play, maybe a clamp here? If white does a tiger mouth, then I get the Atari. That's a little bit better. Why do this? What if I Atari, extend, and link? Push, block, ladder is not working. Atari, extend, link, Atari, counter Atari. Simple way is just extend, then I'm sure he'll play Atari and make shape with this one. It's not really... Maybe I'll just play that, that's fine. I'm not going to overthink this. Not going to overthink this. I was trying to go crazy with something like L17 to make this so that I can try to win, 90% and he only gets 10%, but I think just the standard way is good enough. I'm good enough getting 70% and he gets 30. That's probably my favorite sort of conceptual way of thinking about Go that Insung has taught, where you look at something like this in the bottom left as like a standard Joseki or standard pattern. So we think it's even for both sides, so it's 50-50. Of course, it always depends on the game, like is the influence good in the game or is the corner territory good in the game, but generally it's considered 50-50 in just general case, like in the opening where we played it, just 50-50. So in a situation like this, I have a strong group here and a strong group here and we're fighting, so I should get more than 50-50. It should be, any fighting in this area should give better than 50-50 for black. But, so that's the mindset, that's the approach I have. But at the same time, I'm not going to get 100. I'm not going to kill everything. That's not reasonable. So it's not 100-0. So I guess I'm trying to figure out where on that, what should my target be? Should I be trying to get, like, play a move like L17 where, I'm really trying to do a ton of damage to this group? And that's more along the lines of like 80-20 or 90-10, where I'm trying to get a lot for myself. Or just the simple way, I think this is good enough. Then I get I'm strong, I've got points. I think white still needs to jump because if I surround, it's in big trouble. Or I could surround. If white pushes, I block Atari and I guess can't escape. So maybe I should play this, actually. And get some strength. This one is so clear in terms of territory. And it's not even one eye. But white jumps. Maybe I'll keep sleeping panda style or biting monkey style. Problem is after this attach. I don't feel like that's a good flow for me. Well, although I could build strength here, which reduces this influence. Yeah, sleeping panda style. Okay, so I settle. I'm not trying to get 100 to 0. I'm not trying to get 90-10 or 80-20. I'm more in the, I'll take more territory than I should get in this corner, and white has nothing. Still no eye shape, still has to run out. And I'll just say, for now, that's fine. I'll take 65-35 or whatever. Hmm. Okay, so C17 though. Okay, so proper move seems fine. I wanted to play this. Block. If I take this one, white takes a wall. Then white can take the flow. I can get the corner, but white gets the flow, because now my group will be slightly weaker. So I could play stable, solid, fine way. A little bit more. Or take the corner. I want to take the corner. I think I'm going to do it. Because I think that he still won't have a really good attack against this. Actually, no, he's going to seal me in. And it's going to be facing this. I don't like that. If I jump, I feel like I can't give a really strong attack. I think I'll just slide. That's fine. Fine, good enough. Maybe I didn't need to play in this area, actually. Maybe I could have spent my turn over here. That one seems fine. So I'm gonna play this, white extends, and then I think I'm gonna cap like this. With the idea that I'm reducing the center framework, which is really all that white can hope for. Well, I mean the right side can be big. This could be points eventually, but I think I want to start here. And I think now is the time. These two stones of white can still be split. So playing here is possible. So Insung's recommendation after the C8, he, I think the only thing I've ever seen him recommend is C7 and then Tanuki. So black strengthens the corner and is fine, completely alive. Um, but white gets pretty strong outside, not completely sealed in, but pretty good influence, decent influence at least, all around. But white gets the sente to play elsewhere. Cap, or I could come back and invade. Maybe this third line invasion. And then play the elephant's eye? Oh, that would be pretty cool if it worked. I don't know if it works. But this one I'm only destroying territory, which is good. Is now the time to play here or here? Maybe this one. I can give a pressure to this group and get some stones here so that the center isn't looking so completely white. Maybe it would help with invading here later, if I've got some friends in this area. Although this distance is too far. I feel like I should be able to do something about that. I'll play this one first. What is the count? What do we think the count is? Points, 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 points. That one is expected. So Hane, and then Tanuki. I mean, just don't worry about this particular area. Or this one to look to play this, oh, super ugly double peep. But I think it's got to be Hane. So white can extend. And then I think I'll play knight's move. Not sure, not sure, not sure, not sure. There is Aji after this extension. He can push here, Atari, Atari, capture. So he can sort of live inside whenever he wants with these forcing moves. I'm powered by oats tonight. I had oats. I was wolfing down a bowl of oatmeal right before the game started. That's always good. Nothing but solid, pure, clean, strong energy. Total efficiency. Oh, hey. Yes, I am on camera. You're not quite. Oh wait, no, you are. You are on camera a little bit. Sorry. I'll angle it. So now I think I want to spend this cut. Or just push here. I guess this push I don't really care about. It's kind of small potatoes at this point. I think I want to keep attacking. Push here. I think I can either link here or link here. Either one is fine. So I think this one to keep playing for the center. Hello, Quest It's, it's good to have a first-time live viewer. So this one, if I play this one, I can still look to play this one, which is actually pretty annoying. But it allows white to play p13, which basically links the groups up. So this one, if white plays here, do I go through immediately? But that's dangerous. That's dangerous because if this is connected out, then I can't really attack this anymore. So white only has one group to worry about. So I think I should play here. That's okay. It's always exciting to have a first-time live watcher. Questia. So I didn't get it. Looks like question, except without the n at the end. Questia. I have a question. Unless it's, I mean, you never know with the J. I think I've said it like a million times in my videos. The J is like the most difficult letter to predict what it sounds like, because you know you've got like the h if it's a Spanish J, or the y if it's like, you know, Swedish or German or whatever J, or the j if it's French. Difficult letter. After N14, it looks like. Oh, so after. Oh, I see. But I feel like I'm not trying to make a lot of points here. I just want to have some stones that have decent shape, so that I can reduce the center. I feel like white's group is still under attack. So as long as these two stones are attacking this white group, then oh, goede nacht. I can speak my Dutch that I know very little of. Although, so one of my coworkers, his family is, or like his parents, grandparents, or whatever, are from Holland, and he told me if I want to stir up trouble, I should say it's like alle machen prachtig or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what it means though, so of course I wouldn't say it if it were like a serious situation. But anyway. Counterattack looks pretty good. So maybe I want to cut. If white does this one. Yeah. Hmm. It is a shame that I'm on the west coast of the United States because it's so late for Europeans. That is a shame. So this is kind of cool. Normally you just play this one Atari, but here I'm going to play this one and I get to drill out like this. Super cool. So now I fully surround here. Pretty happy with this. I think this was a nice sequence. So I destroy a lot of the Aji over here. I give all the stones, although there's still end game. White's still gonna. If I get S16 and Link, then White will have to play end game to capture these. So this is not that big, if I get it, which is a big if. But anyway. So I gave away like 8 or so points here, but I feel like, oh, this white group all of a sudden is not happy. Alright, so I can link to keep fighting, but I don't think I need it, because I'm sure white can live. Can white live after this? One more move? What's the way to live then? Well, it looks like this could be an eye or this could be an eye. Who knows? But I think now I want to come back and play here. I will dictate the pace of the game. I won't be pushed around. Alright, so I'm gonna do, unfortunately, I'm gonna do the thing where I hide the chat. Let's see. Aha, and it's in the right place. Okay. It's just so that now that the game is getting quite serious and it's a serious game, I should not be influenced by opinions of other people. Okay, I actually think I could consider pushing right away. Maybe I will. Because I want white to have to lean on this stone so I can bring it out and then play here. So I think it's not too small. So to answer the question or the comment or the observation about, or I think I mentioned something, but so it looked like K12 was sad after white got these stones out and split it from the corner. But I guess the plan was not to. I guess the plan was to treat these fairly lightly, like I am now. So I feel like they kind of served their purpose, and now they are disposable. So here's a question. If let's assume that instead of this being sort of these knight moves that are fairly thin, what if it were a super thick, strong shape here? Is this link at N15 Sente to kill the whole thing? So I link, and white ignores. Then what? Push. And then there's no eye up here. There's no eye up here at all. So that means at most it would be the two eyes here. Okay. So if I link, I'm sure white can live if white responds. Just where would it be actually? I'm not sure. What is that? That is on my left side. Oh, the window. Okay. Aha, this is what I was hoping for. This is great. So now I've got these stones out here, and I'm pushing white towards it. Oh-ho! I guess I thought that white would draw back here. I think it's gotta be this. I could just push. I think it's gotta be this. So if I play this, then white can not quite seal, almost seal, but I can push. This push and cut looks like it's starting to be killing this group. Or I can push myself. Or this one, Brian move. I don't think so, because then this slide is too good. Push, extend. If it just goes the whole way, I think I'm happy with it. I get this strong wall and I can just jump. Or keep splitting. So I think this is okay. Although white still is going to slide. Which is a bit annoying. But this one... knight's move, knight's move. Knight's move. I feel like I'm quite surrounded. White will probably play the... Well, actually, this peep might not be a good idea, because... then I can link over here. This one, or this one? This one. If I play this one, white's going to play that in a heartbeat. And I don't have a good response to it, so I think I gotta play this first. I think it's okay. I hope it's okay. I will be sad if I somehow die on the left. Okay. I guess white can Hane and I block, then Atari. No, that connects, because I've got this stone. Definitely gotta play here, right? Gotta keep splitting. This... No, gotta keep come out and split. This is the big area that white has. This is pretty big too, but this is the big one. So I gotta just keep splitting it. Break in. Here? That way? If this is already on the board, then I can push and cut again. So I think I can do this. And then E7 looks like it's capturing all of this. It's not looking too terrible for me. I'm going to go, before I get too low on the clock, I'm going to use the restroom. So I will be right back. Oops, not that one. The other benefit of the new place is that the bathroom is not forever away from my computer. So, trips are no problem. So I might dare to drink a little bit more water. Ho ho ho. All right. Uh-huh. Okay. So the question now, what on earth? Okay, so playing for this area still. But what is White's plan with these stones? If I push and cut, push and cut, why not push and cut? Oh, what is the plan then? I mean, I could Atari first and push and pretend like I can easily kill everything, but that's giving away a lot, so I'd rather just push and cut. I can still link down here anytime, so this group is relatively strong. So I think I'm just going to push and cut. I feel like I should be able to kill either these stones or these stones. That should be a pretty good success, considering this group is like 4 points at absolute maximum. This is still relatively open. I mean, this is starting to look like it's going to be at least 20 or 30 points, but I can still pretty easily play a move like L5 or something like that. Or K7. So give White 30 points here, 35, 45, then maybe this is points. We're not sure yet because it's still pretty wide open. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I say, like 30, 35, 45 plus whatever is here? But if I kill this or this, I've got to be way ahead on points. And Eric is in Byoyomi. If he... I hope he got the Byoyomi periods right this time. I didn't pay attention. Okay, he did get it right. Was it him? No, I actually don't even remember if he was the one who made the mistake. One of my opponents in the last month put 5 Byoyomi periods, 5 periods of 30 seconds. Um, Oh. Can you use headphones if you're going to listen to something there? Thank you. Okay, if I extend simply here, is this dead? It can Hane is Sente? Tiger Mouth? It looks like it's possible to do something. So if I play one more move, I'm sure I can kill it. This one I'm sure kills it. But then white does get this Atari and push, all these pushes to give it away, and then attack this, and then this could turn into some points. So I could, I mean this extension to look to play Atari and cut. Anyway, I think I have to play this one. This doesn't really help to kill these stones. Also, my group, actually, now that I think about it, that's annoying. If I extend and white does to save it, then my group is not alive. I think it'll be okay. I think I want to play this to kill it. This one, or just descend. I'm not sure. This one, what can white do? Hane, block, extend. The clamp is still working, so Hane block, and then fix here. I think I play the clamp right away. So I think I'm gonna do this, and then just plan on handling. Just handle everything. Yeah. Just plan on handling it. That is the plan. The plan is to handle. Uh-huh. So actually this is a little bit better for me if I want to do something else, because now this white can't get that A12 Atari. But I think I just want to kill this. I think that kills it, doesn't it? Either way, now this is alive, right? I guess not really. It's still kind of only one eye if white splits it down here. Hmm. That one. It is considerable. Push, block, push. This one here, this one here, this one here, then I Atari, oh, and then, ooh, that could be painful. What about white just extending? Hmm, hmm, hmm. So, clamp. That was the plan. Which is fairly annoying to handle. So looking to get some sente moves like D17 or E17 to then do something here, but I'm pretty sure, okay. So if I push, block, Atari, link, Atari, I am okay. This one, I think I want to play this one first. Push, then I push here. Oh no, I think I should do this first, and then here. Blocks, then Atari. Hmm, hmm, hmm. I guess it's the same either way. I guess I should just play this. Going down would allow white the chance to play here. Yeah, I might as well just Atari, link Atari. White can squeeze, but then I go here, and then, oh, then I get this juicy, juicy stuff against that. So this Atari, this is always Sente. But if white links, then I play this Atari. Right? This one? If white links, then I link... Oh... Oh, this one? This one here. Then I link. White extends and I go out. Is this an Under the Stones? Oh man, I think this is an Under the Stones. This one? And then here... Let's see, Atari. Link, extend, extend. I have two liberties, white has two liberties. White plays here, Atari, capture, Under the Stones. I think it is. This one here, Atari, and throw it. It looks. This one. If I go this one, white doesn't have a chance. Oh wait, no, this. Then I go here right away. Atari, capture, link. This one. This one, here, here. This one, Atari, capture. I have not that many liberties. White has... But I have an eye. White has no eye. Going for it. Could be a misread. Could be a misread. If it is, it's a sad day for a long stride. But if it's not, it's a really happy day. Under the Stones! I've never played Under the Stones in a real game before. That's so cool. extend. Then I Atari. So I think this is the best way to fix. This one, yeah, Atari, okay. I played Under the Stones. How many life and death problems have you done where you have Under the Stones as a solution? Like probably everyone, anyone who's studied a lot has probably done, like 20 or whatever. Um, so if I go here, then this one. Oh, it's anyway. I can play this one to connect. Atari and link. If I Atari here, then I'm in trouble because after this I can't do it anymore. So how many liberties is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Off on 6. 1, 2, 3, and I go here. Wait, 1, 2, and I go here. I should know how many liberties a big eye has, but I don't, because I'm not that good at Go. But at least it's got to be one. Okay, so white can play here, I play here. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least that many. I think I can at least extend here to look to play this Atari to cut. But that's taking liberties away. I don't really want to do that. Seven. I count 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think I can tanuki. This one to play here, it's got to be Sente. Because I can, if I capture these, then I don't need to do anything else. And also he really doesn't want to play this forcing move because it removes a liberty up here. Atari. Link. Cut. I think I can Atari and cut. cut, and then what does white do? Extend, cut. Uh-huh. So I can exchange this Atari, but it helps my capturing race, so I'm not too upset with that. This one? This one? This one? Here, here, then it's a snapback, right? Yes, it is. So that is game, for sure. Killing these is game. Game over. That doesn't change anything, does it? I can actually just capture this. Push, it's just a snapback no matter what. Yay! I got under the stones! I saw that. I'm gonna go back and look at that. Danny Blitz, because I read a variation where I actually with that I would still win, but it was kind of tricky. What is it in? Documents. Oh, you get to see all the games I have. Oh no, I do it in Secret Stash. Kifu. let's see. So this is what I was thinking. C19 instead. So this is what you were talking about, Danny Blitz, right? So okay, so I thought C19 instead of E17 looks like so obviously the right move that um, not sure. Gotta capture. Let's see. I won this one. Hooray. Season 15 July. The game is not there? Why is the game not there? July? Did I go into the wrong folder to save it? Or did it just not save? I'm not seeing it. Interesting. I will try saving it again. Alright, that time it worked. Uh-huh. White should play it earlier as forcing moves, sure. There might have been... oh, hello, Kluzak. Kluzak. I think it's got to be some kind of like Polish contortion consonant cluster thing. Kluzak. Or just Zach with something in front of it. I don't know. So this is... I just finished my game, so we're kind of reviewing now. Um, um, yeah, so normally we'll see what if Eric wants to look at anything else, but I don't think there's a couple other things I wanted to look at, but just Hane? Oh yeah, just extend either way. A16 looks stylish, but I don't think it can be right. Hmm. This is so exciting. I played Under the Stones in a real game. Oh, I haven't had this much fun in a Go game in a really long time. I should play Under the Stones in my serious competitive games more often. I would enjoy Go much more. Illicit? No. It's just, what's the word? I don't know. There should be some kind of, wait, what was all this? What the heck was that all about? How did he just live? This one? Oh, that one instead. Uh-huh. That looks possible. Hmm. Bye, 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 bye. That's... I finally got Eric back. He got me last month and the month before. Okay, so I'll do my little review um, using the much improved KGS client. Now, I don't think it has any effect on this, though. So L3, I don't know about this. I feel like if white is only going to extend to L3, then taking the wall like this doesn't seem big enough. It seems like white gave up the corner, so black gets a nice corner, and white only gets to extend with this wall to L3? That feels uninspired, kind of. I feel like, at least white should be able to go farther, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, there's got to be a reason that pros never play this, right? Hmm. I mean, I don't think it's awful, but it just feels like, it's not doing that much. I feel like black's corner is bigger than what white is getting with this wall, if it's only going to L3. I feel like it should be able to go farther, but What do I know? Oh, and then this, it's gotta be here, right? And then black pincers, and we do fun things. This one, and then here. Oh, man, Eric he's so unpredictable. I was sure he'd play here. I was sure he would extend from these 3 stones. And then I think I was going to try this, or maybe this, or yeah, I think I was going to try this. That was my idea, to solidify the corner and look to play M17 next. So if white jumps, then okay, fine, I just jump and take 4th line territory, and I'm pretty happy. There's still an invasion to look at. If white defends like this, that's so narrow. That's got to be fine for black. So I guess that's why he played the other side. This seems okay. But then all the way here, I don't know. This felt too far. It felt like I should be able to invade the right side really easily with this 4 space gap and the Aji over here. Plus, what's the meaning of these 3 stones now? Oh, you mean this exact position comes up in pro games? I need to broaden my horizons. I just haven't seen them. I will certainly actually, I will sit corrected at the moment because I'm quite comfortable, but yeah, this would not be the first time I'm wrong. I mean, locally, I know L3 is fine. Yeah. So I see this pincer if it's... Whoops. Oh, that's the F2 tool. Whoa. I have no idea how that happened. But if black stone is here... Oh, and I tore the F1 key off my keyboard in rage because I was playing StarCraft Brood War, and every time I hit F1 it messed me up. So now I have to... How do I go back? This tool, move tool. So then if white can extend all the way here, then it seems more playable. I don't know, whatever. I'll move on. But I don't know what these 3 stones are doing. Then here... So I got a good result with this. I'm not sure that actually means that... it's good or not, but it felt... felt okay. I thought the middle was the most important thing, so I want to get some stones in the middle to reduce it while putting pressure on white's weak group. Feels like relatively sound logic. And this one I really like. I think if this move was good, then this was definitely a good follow-up to keep attacking, keep playing for the center. My upper right corner is really strong. I don't have to worry about it. So I just want to keep pressuring this to reduce the center. Oh, really? K12 was a mistake, huh? Thank you, Sega and Blues. A mistake, really? So Eric, where do you think you should have played like one more move here to connect out? Or what's the tanuki that you meant? Because after this sequence, now it's got to be good for black, right? Now this situation is too good for black. Okay, so one more move over here. Probably this or something like this to connect over to the side. I see. What played Q12 instead of S12? Q12 instead of S12. Oh, I see. So instead of going down here, fix this so that there's no AYD. Uh-huh. I, I definitely don't think that's crazy. So it'd be a trade, right? If black wants, black can capture. So now it's a really big corner. Really big corner for black. Um, but I think black is probably not going to play S14 right away because it feels kind of gote. So it's just points. And I think if black plays it right away, um, I think white's going to be really happy to come back and cut. And then I don't know how how black is going to handle the center. Or maybe not even cut, maybe a better attack. White can attack both stones. I don't know. Something else. Yeah, I agree. I think so S14 feels slow. So I think black needs to come back. Maybe just play this move, same as the game. Um, or something else. I didn't want to play any kind of, black can do something like that to fix up the shape, but it's making white strong facing down here. So I didn't really want to do that. I don't know. I don't know how I would handle this. Maybe I'd play this. Just simple here. I like this one because it's still kind of surrounding this, and it's also looking to help out with this C12 later. But that's definitely a good observation. Daje, Dahe, Daye. What was I saying earlier about the letter J? But I think after this H13 for L15 exchange, then I feel like black sort of takes the lead in the game. Like the tempo, the flow is favoring black because now black is attacking and white is defending. It's and then this Swedish, okay. Hmm. So just this, then black jumps. That can't feel too good for white because now this is getting reduced and this is still not clearly alive. But I didn't see a way. I mean, something like this. Black's just gonna keep splitting. Hmm. Similar to the game, but I think it's just not that easy of a position to be in. So what? White could also try the clamp to Atari. So that makes the shape. Maybe this would be better. Huh. I think black still would jump. But this way, White's got much better shape. D13. That is what I thought. I initially assumed white would play this, and then I would play here, and then we would keep enjoying this nice friendly game we have. Maybe a peep now to jump? Not sure. I don't know. But I have to. The review starts in 8 minutes, and I gotta do something before that, so I gotta kind of hurry through. Then this. Oops. Yeah, so then the rest is kind of history. Clamp over peep. So that's this clamp. Block, Atari. Jump. Hmm. I think black is going to be happy with the game. Now these two, well, I mean capture, even if black just answers. I don't know, I feel like black has more cash. And this area is going to get reduced. I don't know. Totally different game now, can't say. But all I can say for sure is that after I started attacking here, I felt pretty good. If black plays e6 instead of c10, e6. Oh, I think just turn, right? I don't. This looks dicey. I'm not sure. That. Oh. Even if black can live inside, I think white still is going to have time to come back and cut. Other variation? Black instead of c10. Oh, here? I think it's still definitely this one for sure. White's going to play e11. Is that what you said? Yeah, that's what Eric said. Because even if black plays a bamboo and connects through, I mean, this is instead of black having a solid attack on this group, it turned into a 25-point group for white. That's definitely going to be worth. I mean, this damage is pretty bad, but I don't know if it's more than 30 points damage. So yeah, I think black has to make this group strong so that. What's the effect? I don't know. So black wants to keep this A group relatively strong so that white's B group is relatively weak. If you look at this B group is basically surrounded. It looks like it's got a good enough eye shape and enough space that it can probably live without too much trouble, especially after. Oops. I don't have the F1 key anymore. Especially after this. It should be fine, but after something like this, then I think black wants to come back and play e6 to attack the two stones. Eventually. Although at this point, this one is annoying, so probably worth it to exchange this first. Okay, I gotta go before the game is over. Hooray, I got to play Under the Stones. Happy days. And I finally got Eric back for the other two games, so that's good. Cool. Thanks everyone for watching. And there will be many more games in the coming week. So, yeah, should be good. Bye-bye.